Hello there everyone. In this video lesson we'll actually be discussing on rational expressions, and specifically for this video lesson, this is actually an introductory lesson on rational expressions. And so to start with, let's try to understand or know how do a rational expression looks like in general, okay? So basically, it's in a general form of A over B, where A is the numerator and B is the denominator. So if you can actually see that, it's just the same with the fraction topic that you have come across in your elementary mathematics, no? Fraction yun gyapon ni siya, but this one is an extension of that fraction concept, because this is now, we're not only just talking about numbers here, but these are algebraic expressions already. And having mentioned of the term algebraic expression, so a rational expression is an algebraic expression, but then it should be that your numerator and denominator are both polynomials. So these are algebraic expressions that are polynomials, okay? So that we can call that as a rational expression. Aside from that, your denominator b should not be equal to 0. Dili siya dapat mag-0. So bahalag unsa pa na nga algebraic expression ang naa sa b nga polynomial, you always have to consider of not making that 0. Otherwise, when your b becomes 0, it is already undefined. Sabot pa sabot, it's not already a rational expression when your denominator is 0. So when we talk about rational expressions, one of the things that is very important to be given consideration is that you have to consider what are the values nga dili dapat nato gagamiton sa ato ang pag-substitute sa atong variable tungod kay kana siya maka-0 sa denominator. Along the way, you will also be understanding more of that, okay, as we go further with our discussion today. Now, quick recall lang tano about polynomials. Polynomials are algebraic expressions in which the integral powers of its variables are always non-negative whole numbers, okay? So take note of that. So when we look on algebraic expressions, for that to become a polynomial, you just have to focus on looking onto the powers of your variables. So as long as it's non-negative whole numbers, those are polynomials. So inana lang siya kasayon pagtanaw, okay? Now, as we go further, let's have this activity which I call as getting to know you, okay? So in here, for this activity, we need to identify the value or values that will make the rational expression undefined. So therefore, these three examples here are all rational expressions, okay? And why is it so? Because if you look at the first algebraic expression that we have here, the numerator has 4, and numbers are actually algebraic expressions in which there is actually an imaginary variable that is raised to the power of 0. Because any variable raised to the power of 0 is 1 man, no? So kumbaga kani si 4, pwede naman siya i-consider nga naa siya variable nga raised to the power of 0. And take note, 0 is not negative. Okay? So, ma-undergid gyapon siya sa polynomial. So, the 4 there is considered as a polynomial. Now, the denominator is binomial. It has two terms, x minus 2. And again, as what we have mentioned, just always look on the variable. And if you look at the variable, again, if you can remember, if the variable then don't have a power, it has actually an imaginary power of 1, but we don't already put that, and 1 is positive. So this means that x minus 2 is a polynomial, and so that's why we say that this is a rational expression. Now, because this is a rational expression, we have to consider on what value are we not going to use, or are we not going to substitute to avoid this denominator to become 0. And to find that out, we can solve that one. Now, if you can see here, what I do here is that I set the denominator equals to 0 nga naman, because again, atong gusto mabaw-an kung unsa nga value sa x ang makapa-0 anin niya. So muna giset nato siya sa 0 para ma-solve nato what will make this as equals to 0. Okay? Now, the first thing is, kay sa x man tano, gusto man nato i-solve si x. So, ang first nato dapat buhaton is mawala ni si negative 2. Of course, when we talk about integers, we know that if two numbers having opposite signs are together, it actually becomes 0. It's a 0 pair. Actually, in the grade 7 na topic, we have that one. So if that is a negative 2, you simply have to put a positive 2 there, and actually that becomes 0. Now, aside from that, if you can see, nagbutang po tag positive 2 diri nga naman, because this one is an equation. Naam siya equal. So this is an equality, no? It's an equality. And because of that, to maintain the equality, we have to balance whatever we are doing. But pasabot ana, kay nag plus 2 man ta diri sa left side, para mabalance na siya, mag plus 2 po ka dito sa right side. Okay? So, ma-maintain gyapon nimo ang equality. Now, again, as what we have mentioned, the very purpose nga nagbutang tag plus 2 kay ma-0 man na siya, no? So, after putting the plus 2, we are expecting that to become 0. And since this is already 0, wala na siya value, what will happen is that si x na lang ang mabilin sa left side. And so, it will now becomes like this. X equals to 2. Obviously, 0 plus 2 is equals to 2. So, we have that. So, we know now that if x is equals to 2, it becomes 0. And that would mean, kay ang atong gipangutan na diri kay identify the value that will make the rational expression undefined. That would mean x should not be equal to 2 because it will make the rational expression undefined. Okay? So, the value 2 makes the rational expression undefined. So, therefore, x should not be equal to 2. Pwede ka magamit og bisag unsa nga number, basta dili lang gyud si 2 kay si 2 mo'y makapa-undefined sa imong rational expression. Now, again, looking back here on our second algebraic expression, as we move further, if you look at the numerator, again, the variable is not negative, so that's a polynomial. And if you look at your denominator, it's a binomial again, and that is x squared minus 9. Again, the power of your variable x is positive. It's not negative, so it's also a polynomial. So meaning this one is a rational expression still. Now next, we have to find out what value or values will make this undefined. So again, as usual, the same as what we did in our first example, we set the denominator equals to 0 for us to find out what is that x value that will make this 0. And then again, step-by-step solution nato ni siya, unahon nato ni, naaman tay negative 9. So, para ma-0 na siya, magdugang kag positive 9. And to balance, kung nag-positive 9 ka dinhi, nagdugang kag positive 9, magdugang po kag positive 9 sa pikas to maintain the balance. And as usual, we already expect this to become 0 because it's the very purpose nga nagbutang ta og plus 9. And tungod kay 0 naman ni siya, so ang mabilin diha is ang x squared. No, dili pa siya x squared pagid gyapon nga naman ay square sa ibabaw, no? So this will now be x squared equals to 9 because 0 plus 9 is 9. Now, our solution is not yet over, no? We will not be stopping there on the x squared equals 9 because take note, what we are looking is for the x, not for the x squared. X squared and x are not the same. So, ang pangutana, kung saan man ipagtangtang sa x squared. Now, remember, when we talk about the factoring lessons, discussions, we know that square and square root are opposite of each other. No? They are actually anti-operation. Now, para mawala si square, kwaon nimo ang square root. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So you can see here, I will now get the square root of x squared. And since nag-square root man ko sa left side, again, to make it balance, I will also get the square root of 9. to maintain the equality. Again, whatever you do on the left side, you also exactly do it on the right side to maintain the balance. So, the square root of x is x, and the square root of 9 is positive and negative 3. Okay, now what is the meaning of that? Dili ta pwede maggamit sa positive 3 o negative 3 kay ma-undefined ta diri. So therefore, x should not be equal to negative 3 or positive 3. Now finally, we go to the last algebraic expression we have here. Again, it's algebraic expression because if you look at the powers of your variables, those are not negative. And the same with the denominator, the variable of the x there is also not negative. So this is a rational expression. Now the next thing to do is what value will make this one undefined. So again, we always look at the denominator. Denominator, gitagatan-aw ana. Now we set our 3x plus 4 equals to 0. Okay, as the same with what we do on our two previous examples. And again, dirita no, step-by-step solution. So, kani kay positive 4 naman pod. So, opposite sign ta. That will be nga magbutang tag negative 4 kay para mag-0 ni siya. And magbutang po tag negative 4 sa pikas aron mabalance ang atong equation. And again, we expect that to be 0. And since wala naman na siya, ang mabilin diri is ang 3x na lang, no? And that's why it will already be like this. And of course, 0 minus 4 is negative 4, or 0 plus negative 4 is negative 4. Now take note, we are looking again for x. So wala pa tanahuman sa atong solution kay naa pa may 3 nag-abay niya. Kinahanglan x ra gid na dapat ang makita din ha. Now the question is, unsaon man pagkawala sa 3, no? What we're going to do there is to divide that by 3. Okay, because 3 divide by 3 is 1. So, ma-cancel out siya kay bali, no? Mahimo na siyang 1. And of course, 1 times x is x. So, x na lang ang mabilin din ha. And take note, nag-divide man tag 3 diri sa pikas, divide po tag 3 dito sa pikas. So, muning mahitabo dayon, ma-cancel na siya because it becomes 1. And because mahimo siyang 1, x na lang ang mabilin sa left side. And in here, of course, negative 4 divided by 3 is simply equals to negative 4 over 3. So, what does this mean? Dili na to ni siya dapat gamiton nga value si negative 4 over 3 kay ma-undefined. So, therefore, we have here, x should not be equal to negative 4 over 3. So, that's it for the introduction of our rational expressions. So, by this discussion, we are expecting them, we know already how to look on our rational expressions, and of course, we already know how to determine those value or values that can make our rational expression undefined by simply considering your denominator.